Okay, so what we're doing today is having a look at exercises to help with lower back and pelvic instability issues. So this is great for anyone who's been experiencing any sort of nagging lower back pains, pains around sort of the sacrum or posterior pelvic area. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a couple of self-MET stretches, and I'm going to take you through those, and then ones to work on the slightly higher up in the lower back, the QL, the lumbar rectus spinae. So it's going to be a set of 4 exercises in total. I want to do this without shoes on. Where you're going to begin first, lying on your back, dropping one leg off of the table, off the surface. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit low, main thing is that the knee has a place to go down. You start with the leg on the stretch, and you place your foot on top of it. What you're going to do is you're going to push with the knee upwards for 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then push down. So increasing the stretch, and then push up again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push down. And then up again, and then down. When you push down, it should be for a total of 10 seconds. Where you're meant to feel this stretch should be directly in the groin, going through this area here. This is going to be a stretch for your hip flexor, for your psoas muscle. What you want to do after that, the same leg, bring it up and pumping it up and kicking it out at about a 30-degree angle, just to drive some blood flow into the psoas. After this, what you're going to do is you're going to stretch out the antagonist muscle. So every muscle in the body has an agonist and an antagonist. The antagonist of the psoas is going to be the glutes muscle, so you're going to, or collective muscle groups. Obviously you probably want to wear fairly loose trousers when doing this. Holding onto your knees, what you're going to do is you're going to try and bring the knee towards you, and then you're going to push out, going down towards the sole of the foot for 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pulling in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then again, pushing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then in for 10. And again, and then pulling it in. So you're repeating all of these a total of 3 times. Okay, and then you're going to repeat that onto the other side. Stretch to the lower back in order to open up the QL. What you're going to do is you bring your arms out to the side. Now, normally if you just stretched out this side, you'd be bringing this right leg up, but on this occasion what we're going to do in order to get a better view of it is we're going to bring up the left side. So you're bringing this leg up, it's always got to be at that sort of 90-degree angle so it has the most tissue bind, and you're going to allow it to drop over with the force of gravity. Now if you have particular tightness in your glutes or in your ITBs, you can try extending the leg, pointing the toes down towards the floor or pointing them up towards the ceiling, depending on what's bothering you that day. If you're a runner, you'd find that probably pointing the toes downwards, trying to stretch out the glutes and the ITBs combined would be a lot better. What we're going to do though is focus this stretch more on the middle back, the quadratus lumborum, the lumbar rectus spinae area. So trying to keep this shoulder as flat as you can. We're going to bend this knee up, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and push going that way, going away from us. So we're going to try and push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax and pulling in. And you're making sure that this shoulder, the left shoulder, stays as low as you can while you're doing it. And then again, we're going to repeat 3 times. I'm just going to do it one more time. So you push it up for 5 seconds, going that way. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relaxing. Bring the leg up and further down across. Good. After that, what you want to do is you want to work on the paraspinal muscles. So you're going to bring the knees in towards the chest, and what you're going to do is you're going to push directly upwards. So before with a single leg, you were pushing down towards the sole of the foot. This one we're pushing the knees towards the ceiling. So you're going to bring it in as tight as you can, and then you're going to push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bringing in. And then pushing up. And then bringing in. And again, repeating the this all 3 times. It should be fairly good. And what you want to do is you want to do this about twice a day. So first thing when you wake up, last thing before you go to bed. If you do a sport, if you do any sort of activity, you probably want to do this just after you've done the training session or the event for that sport, and you should find that it helps to provide a little bit more mobility and reduces the chance of you developing biomechanical imbalances, because you're stretching out the muscles that are integral for pelvic and lumbar stability. Okay?